Once again, welcome back to Germany. I'm currently driving back at about 5 p.m. in the middle of December. So it is just a tad dark today. Just throwing up another video on what it's like to drive this thing in Germany. I have no idea how loud it is, so I do apologize if you can't hear me very well. Last video I did not have a headset on. This one I do. And this headset tends to be just a little bit better than running on a speaker or a microphone on the phone. But while I'm having an issue hearing my own voice, usually the phone does not seem to do that. So we'll see how this turns out. This village is called Sambach, I think. I can't remember. I forgot what the sign said. I'm just kind of driving back and forth. We just went to the vet and picked up some tick treatment for the dogs. Yeah, horribly exciting. But there is a huge traffic backup on the normal route, so I'm taking the back roads, and gives me the opportunity to get this video of driving around in Germany in my Land Rover. Not entirely sure if you may have watched my other videos and deduced that the steering wheel is on the wrong side of the car from where the rest of the world drives, but I'm on the right hand side of the car, so it might seem a little strange point of view being so close to the sidewalk. I am about to leave this village, but I'm a tad concerned because of the sign I saw was a detour sign. I'm gonna hope that I can come up here to this little village called Hirschhorn, which is where I need to turn left. We'll see how this goes. These roads are always blocked, and there is very little alternative routes on where to go. That was a train. I don't know if you heard that. Train tracks are off to my left. Only thing I know is the village I'm about to come up to has construction in it. This is the village of Hirschhorn. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't speak German. For having been here for 4 years, looks like I am going to get away with this one. A lot of these roads, when they get under construction, do tend to get blocked off in the middle of these villages because there's only one route through. There's no detours, so like going around a village that has construction on it is absolutely impossible. So they have construction and you've got to drive like 15 miles, 28 kilometers, or whatever the heck the math is off the top of my head, out of your way in order to get to where you're going. Luckily, I seem to have gotten lucky on this one. I haven't driven back here in a while. Used to live out this direction back before I moved on base. So I used to drive it a little more frequently, and there are several routes you could take through here, but all of them were very divergent. They went very far out of different ways. I'm on my way up to a village, or I guess it's a small town. I guess village is an appropriate word for it, named Weilerbach. I'm going this direction to get around traffic. Normally I would have went another way, but when I came here, the road opposite where I was going was very backed up due to one of the Autobahn sections being virtually impassable. So here we are. The hotel off to my right is called the Peppermühle, or however you say it. It means pepper mill. It's a interesting landmark over here. Actually, I think I ended up getting a speeding ticket on my way to the vet, so we'll see how that turns out. Land Rovers are not exactly fast, and getting a speeding ticket in one will be a landmark. I've never gotten one in this, so we'll see. All I knew is I got blinded by a flash of red light, so it's probably a speeding ticket for doing 45 and a 40. The uniquely European tradition of parking and stopping in the middle of a lane is live and well. End up coming over here and you end up having to drive. Do make sure that you watch out for cars, because they do like to park in the middle of the road. They're not particularly wide roads over here, and not everywhere has restricted parking. So here's Weilerbach. You're gonna see a lot of this off-street parking, people parked in the middle of freaking road, and I'm gonna have to swerve around them and drive accordingly. Including driving off the side of the road because of this truck. I'm bumping the camera because I'm trying to drive with one hand. off-street parking. Lucky if you got it, but everybody who's got to drive down the road gets bad into the deal. Just looked off to the left there, you also see another quirky part of the German road system. They will put these little concrete embankment type things in the middle of lanes. I think it's to slow the lane down, but yeah. I'm almost through Weilerbach. This is the being stuck in traffic, I guess. Determining priority of who gets to go first is probably a little bit more organized than I'm assuming it is, but it generally tends to be whoever gets into the lane first gets to go. There's probably more etiquette to it than that, but it just tends to be how it turns out. And we are about to leave Weilerbach. And that's about the last thing that's interesting, so I am going to end this video accordingly, because it'll be about 5 minutes of just staring at something like this from here out. So thanks for watching the video if you've made it this far. I do appreciate the opportunity to show you what I get to see on a day-to-day basis. Anyway, have a good one.